Hey guys, I'm back and we shall resume my reading of my little incomplete short story known as Life Surprises. So here we go. Nora fled, escaped. She was known for always facing her challenges. This time became the exception. She abandoned the site. How could this be? She had wept for a few seconds. She began to sprint, and when turning a corner, she ran into a young man. Of course she did. Nervously, she apologized and desperately aided the man to pick up the mess she had provoked. The man gets her to a halt, pleading for her to calm down and not stress over the accident. He actually viewed it as a blessing, considering the stressful thoughts that invaded his mind. I bet he did. Thanks to her, he snapped out of it. He introduces himself as Milo. Nora Liz was somebody he wasn't familiar with. However, thanks to the upcoming play's popularity, he had an idea. He expressed it was nice to finally meet a celebrity. Nora, blushing, expressed it wasn't something of much significance. Milo asked Nora about her emotional status. Nora responded feeling magnificent, aside from the embarrassment and shame of causing a disaster for him. Milo responded that only her second half of the answer was credible. Nora's eyes looked down. Milo, having just met her, could see through her spirit like an open box, housing an ocean of secrets. Milo raised her chin, his eyes resembling ice piercing through Nora's, which had gathered minute droplets. I'm trying to think, when I created Milo as a character, who was I thinking of? Because I literally do not even know that many people who I was tight with who have blue eyes. I guess it's when I was younger, I was obsessed with blue eyes for some reason. Now I still find them appealing, but I have a weaker spot for like brownish or hazelish. I don't know. At any rate, before the droplets could roll down her face and form a cascade of sorrow, he wiped them and asked her to be I. Nora promised to be I, but explained no further until they meet again. I did write it out as all right. I'm just saying I. The night of the play has arrived. No one has seen nor heard from Nora yet. As to be expected, Mr. Leon is irritable. He will be outraged thanks to Nora, and not entirely to the rest of the cast, but to himself for not taking the ideal steps. The cast silently but notably celebrated. Apparently, they have fulfilled their objective, eliminating Nora. To their positive disgrace, Nora has showed up, well-mannered as always, and thus returning Mr. Leon his peace of mind. At the end of the play, the audience wished for more. I'm having a conflict. I feel like, looking back, it's like I had an idea with the story, but I don't know. Anyway, let me continue. End of the semester. Summer arrives. This year, Nora wants to make it special and unique. She will be driving to Washington, D.C. She has always dreamed about seeing the White House and visit historic sites. Time to boost her knowledge even more has come. She will remember it forever. Her spirit is once again in respite. Her new semester won't start for 7 months. None of the courses she is interested in and needs to take are available. She has the remainder of the summer, autumn, and half the winter free for herself. Mid-autumn, she is losing her mind. She needed the rest and free time, but school has always been a significant part in her life. She skipped volleyball and basketball this year. Bloody mistake. Midwinter is finally here. Nora arrives at the school. She will be taking a science course dwelling mostly on atmospheric studies and music, composition, and performing. This is the schedule of her dreams. That is totally based on my story. Because, yeah, science and music. Upon arriving at the science class, she is horrified with the sight. Her classmates are mostly former cast members. Her world feels like it's falling apart. The teacher walks in, but Nora is zoned out. She gets a glimpse of the guy. She thinks he's simply not her type. He scans the classroom and gets the class's attention. He says class is suspended for the day and begs for pardon regarding the inconvenience. A. There is no way a student is ever bummed out that a class is cancelled. And B. I said that Nora takes a look at the guy but is not her type. What? The level of thirst? At any rate, the class was deserted by the time he was done with his announcement. A nameless teacher. Funny, the schedules only show a time and location, no instructor's name. He didn't properly introduce himself. Music class, Nora discovers. All of her best classmates are there. Miss Elaine Hikes. The most beloved pedagogue on campus is the instructor. Elaine and Hikes. Where did I get the last name Hikes from? Because it was not in my mind. And Elaine? Elaine is one of those names that it can either be a really nice and sweet old lady, or it could be probably the strictest and just shoot me in the face kind of feeling person. Anyway, Nora firmly realizes that no badness comes without convenience. Miss Hikes is not just your regular music teacher. She is a classically trained pianist with the celestial gift of absolute pitch. There is no way it can get any better than that. I remember this little note of perfect pitch because I guess that's around the time that people were trying to say that I have perfect pitch, but I don't. If anything, I have major pitch problems. So, at any rate, yeah, you guys, I have read for quite a bit, so I'm going to stop right now and get back to a little bit more room cleaning. And then as this part uploads, yeah, I'll be killing time doing just that. I shall return.